What is good with y'all boys, man? We back with another video. Nah, I'm just playing, but what's good, y'all? Back with another video. As you can see, take a little walk-see over here. And your boy is now #1 top rep in the whole entire game. Yes, I finally did it. I finally grinded. I didn't sleep. I showered, but I didn't sleep. And I finally got top rep for y'all boys. So y'all know everything in this video will be coming from me. It's not cap, because everything I did that I will state in this video allowed me to be the top rep in playground basketball. Let's go, man. Let's get y'all boys right.
Yeah, get into it.
Alright, so first, the big kicker. Everybody wants to know, how did I get rep fast? Now what you need to do, you need to go to park. Park gives more rep than matchmaking. It probably will give the most rep out of every other game mode that will be added to the game, other than rec. What you really want to focus on is getting rebounds, getting points, getting every type of stat, because every type of stat goes towards your rep and how much rep you get that game. So say I was to get 21 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 blocks, steals, I would not get that much rep. But if I got 21 points, but I also got 10 rebounds, a couple steals, a couple blocks, I will get more rep. So mainly what you want to focus on is try your best to get as much stats naturally in the game. By naturally, I mean please don't boost in this game. Boosting is very bannable, and you do not want to have all your grind towards your rep be taken away because you wanted to make a dumb mistake of boosting. Let's get on to the badges. So badges in this game. Badges in this game, I ain't gonna lie, it is a grind at first, but once you start knowing the methods, it's pretty easy. For finishing, you just want to take layups and dunks and floaters. Dunks, if you can get a dunk in or a few dunks in every game, that'd be perfect. Dunks give the most badge XP to finishing, but second to that are floaters. Now shooting, you really want to get a lot of mid-ranges in, because the more shots you can get in per game, the more badge XP you'll get. Threes give more XP a game, but you can only get in 7. Mid-ranges you can get in at least 11 shots, and you also get more shooting XP if it comes from an assist. Meaning that, say you're in a 2s game and your friend hits you for a corner 3 or mid-range and you shoot it and you make it, you get more XP for that, besides you just taking the mid-range or 3 by yourself. Now playmaking badges are very easy in this game. All you want to do is you'll need this badge. You need ankle breaker right here. Ankle breaker, and you might want to have a passing badge. The reason I say this is because ankle breakers give the most XP out of everything you can do to get a playmaking badge in this game. Playmaking badges give around 20 to 50 XP each ankle breaker. Assists give around 25. So as you can see, you can mix and match them and get the most out of each game. You can get a couple ankle breakers a game. You can get a limited ankle breakers. You're always limited on assists, but remember you can get a limited ankle breakers. And finally, defensive badges. Defensive badges have to be the most annoying thing to grind in this game, mainly because of how frequently people leave games and you can't even get to guard them on defense. But what you want to do is you want to focus on rebounds, blocks, and steals. Blocks give the most XP. Rebounds have been capped on XP because of a recent exploit that everybody was doing. So you can only get 20 a game XP wise. I'm not very sure about steals. I don't know how much they give a game, but I know they give good. But if you can get a couple blocks a game, every game, and you're going through games every like 3-4 minutes, that's a pretty good average of how much XP you get per hour or per 30 minutes. Depends on how much you play the game. And well, that's enough about rep and badges. Let's get into the SIG. Now me personally, I use all default SIGs, but that's just because I'm comfortable with that. But in every specific SIG, I will point out a specific 2 that works for me and could also work for you. So standing cross, we have default, and we also have Beverly is a second option that you could use. For standing behind the back, I usually go with vault because of how much space it can give you, but also The best one is default because it's just very clean, very normal. Escape move, without a doubt, default is the best. It gives you the most space. There's no second runner up to that. Default, but moving behind the back is the best in the game. It glides you all around the court. It's what everybody uses, especially with Hall of Fame Space Creator. You literally go from the corner of the court. Moving across the default is also the best. Everything else is really slow. Hesitation, default's also the best. Every other animation is very slow. And I'm sorry, I forgot to say on the escape move, which one is it? The specific one of these that's also really good. It's Shifty. Shifty is also very good. It's very fast. It gives you a lot. Peter Wall's pretty good. It's the one from RH2, but default is pretty normal. I don't think anybody really uses step backs in this game. Between the legs, Beverly is the best in the game. It's very smooth. Spin move, you can either use default or you can use pro. They're the two best spin moves in the game. Snatch back, Peter Wall is the best in the game. It's very fast. You can shoot off of it. It gives a lot of space, but default's also pretty nice. And combo move, the default double cross is very nice. Or you could use the swing behind the back Quinn. They're both pretty. This isn't really a SIG, but the best jump shot in the game by far is Pro 1. Everybody should use this. You get up pretty quick. But yeah, this is the best jumper in the game. Layups, I don't really bother picking this. When I did, Legend has to be the worst layup in the game. It's very blockable. Swing is pretty good. Irish is pretty good. Beverly, I think this is just cosmetic. It's unnecessary. Everything else, it's pretty unnecessary. Like I said, they're not really that fast. They're more just like to look good. Besides Chino's pretty good. Dunks, Zion's the best in the game. It literally puts you behind the backboard. It's very unblockable unless they time it perfectly. Jump shot celebration, that's pretty cosmetic, and I don't really mess with post hooks and post fade. Naturally, you have the SIGs. I'm gonna give y'all 3 combos to use, and it gets you open every time. Last video, I did not teach the product slide, so this video I will. So what you want to do is you want to get in the post, and you want to switch your hand, and then you want to do it behind the back, and you want to do it fast. What happens, the reason why this works so well is because I know I do, but other people, they guard the side that your ball hand is not in, because you can't really go either where else unless you do a hezi. So what you want to do is post move, switch hand behind the back. Post move, switch hand behind the back. Post move, switch hand behind the back. Because you're going to the left, but you come back right super fast, which is why it throws people off. And you can also do this backwards. I can't do it backwards on this build right now because I don't have the requirements. The requirements are 60 post moves and you need silver quick handles in order to do it backwards. But that's one combo I taught the product slide. Another combo is this one right here. Is the tween spin back. It throws people off because you stand still and then you all of a sudden you spin back and it's just like green, you know? So like say you're in the middle of dribbling, right? You're comboing, all of a sudden you just stand still, spin back, and then you just green. It's very unpredictable unless you spam it throughout the third final combo I use to get open. It almost works like 99% of the time on good defenders too. Is a switch hands, left stick, and then escape move right. Or if you're in the opposite ball hand, escape move left. But this just confuses the enemy. Like it confuses whoever's guarding you, because it's like usually what people do is when they do that, they'll just drive to the paint. But what you could do is you can do that, go back, and then go the other way. Alright, so now I'm gonna teach y'all how like to play defense. So we're just gonna give him the ball right here, or I'm gonna try to give him the ball so I can show y'all how I play defense. So what I like to focus on is I like to focus on the opposite ball hand, because they're always gonna go back to that side. no matter what. See? It's gonna come back to that left hand every time. Which is why when you're comboing, you have to mix it up. You literally have to mix it up so they can't tell which ball hand or which way you're gonna go. Which is why you should mix up different types of hezzies. You see how I was open right there? But I'm gonna give him the ball back after this possession. Oh well, he left the game. But that was a little quick defense tutorial. I didn't get to showcase as much, but mainly verbally, I'm gonna just do a verbal. You wanna make sure you try and bait the shooter to shooting the ball. You never want them to drive in. You always want them to shoot. Even though you can get the most contests on layups in this game and not that much on shooting, you really want to bait them into shooting, because if they fall down when they shoot, that's a free 3, free 2. But play the opposite balls, play the opposite side of the ball. Always look back for spin backs, snatch backs, and crabs. And focus on baiting them, giving them a little bit of space to make sure you can see what they're going to do when they dribble, but not enough space. A little rep tip. I personally don't do this anymore, but as you can see, there's a lot of rookies and pros in my lobby. If you want to just sit here, a lot of people do this, by the way. If you want to just sit here and wait until a rookie goes in, you have free will. You can do that. You can do that. There's a lot of 60s, 70s, 80s. You can just sit here and wait until a rookie goes in, and then you follow them behind. I don't do this. We play every rep. I like playing comp. I like playing bums. I like playing the game, period. Now, the final thing you need to be successful in this game is you gotta copy some drip. Now, I'm gonna make an outfit real quick. And alright, so here's the final fit, y'all boys. But yeah. If you want to be successful in this game, you gotta get some drip. As you can see, everybody got clothes on. Some people are brown shirts, but that's just because they can't afford it. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video, y'all. Make sure you tell your mama, your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your cousin, your nephew, your niece, your stepbro, your stepsis, your stepmom, your stepdad, everybody in the family to subscribe to this channel. We are on the road to 700 subscribers. We are really on the road to 1K. That's the goal, the end goal. But please make sure you tell everybody you know to subscribe to this channel so I can keep giving y'all boys have a good day, man.